This story has brewed since 5 a.m. when I got here. So let's talk about the evolution of that. 10% of the workforce, what does that translate to?
10% of the workforce translates to about 14,000 staff worldwide. I've just broken the story, Manus, with the stock down 1.4%. That there is another development. Drew Baglino, who was the senior vice president for powertrain and energy engineering, resigned in the last 24 hours. Drew Baglino has left Tesla, and this is separate from the layoffs. My understanding from a source is that he resigned of his own volition. The timing is interesting. Drew Baglino is not a household name, but he's incredibly important to the history of Tesla. He's one of just 4 stated or listed executive officers, or he was, and has been at the company for more than 17 years, reported directly to Elon. Responsible for everything energy related, the powertrain on the cars through to the energy storage product. That's a really interesting development. We've also reported in the last couple of minutes that Rohan Patel, who is basically the public policy chief at Tesla, has also left the company. Less clear if that was to do with the 10% layoffs or not. What Elon Musk said to the company last night in a memo that sources shared with me is that they had just grown too fast, and in many cases there were duplicate roles. This is a 10% cut. The last cut in 2022 was also 10%. And you and I, when I was in New York, if you remember, talked about the big miss on deliveries in the first quarter. You know, it's a company facing macro headwinds, but the stock down 1.3%. The layoffs part of that story was quite well telegraphed. The rumors started Friday night, but the Baglino piece, quite a big one.
The stock is down 31%. I mean, this is in some ways mutual decisions. We don't, mutual decisions, strategic decisions. Either way, yeah. It's quite an evolution of change in who's going to be running this business, isn't it?
Yeah, there's always been a question about succession with Elon Musk, or how things work. If you read the Walter Isaacson book, or actually Ashley Vance's book on Elon Musk, he was a micromanager. But in more recent times, the company's actually been in quite rude health from a sort of bench of talent perspective. One of the things that I understand from sources about Drew Baglino's decision to leave was actually he felt that the company was in a good place in the areas he was responsible for. 4680 is apparently going quite well. There is a deep bench of talent on the energy side of the business. And as Elon Musk talked about during earnings, the growth in the energy business is expected to outpace the car business this year. But it means that Drew Baglino is not next in line to be the CEO of Tesla if Elon Musk ever decided to step down. So now we can start having conversations about who that future person might be, if at all Elon Musk ever decides that he doesn't want to be the CEO of Tesla.